Puzzle set number 7, then. It's another pyramid. Shouldn't really be much of a surprise, really, should it? I've found one voice of reason in the computer archive of all places, and it seems we are becoming close friends. Do not befriend the serpent, for it will penetrate your breast and sow its seeds of doubt. There is no hope, always boxed in, walls everywhere. Even when there seems to be freedom, it is false, invisible walls, no way out. Who invited this guy? How far will it let me run? Quite far, it seems.
In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am.
That far. That's pretty far, though, really. It lets me go all the way over here as well. Oh, hi. Okay, well, I need a cube or something then. Another huge pyramid! What mad ambition it must have taken to build such things. It's just a big pile of rocks. I mean, big is kind of an understatement. It's an absolutely gigantic pile of rocks. But I suppose, if you want to be incredibly realist about things. No way out, no way out, no way out, blah, blah, blah.
In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world.
Nothing on the back. Yeah, I may as well just circumnavigate the entire area. Hello? And where can I find a cube, then? Or anything, really. It doesn't have to be a cube. I'm not fussy.
The beginning were the words, and the word.
Can't go that way. Oh, hi. In man, as the only rational creature on Earth, whose natural dispositions are inclined for the use of his reason, should be completely developed only in the species, not in the individual. Reason in a creature is a faculty for extending the rules and purposes of the use of its powers far beyond natural instinct, and knows no limits in its designs. Yet it does not act according to instinct, but requires trials, practice, and instruction in order to progress from one degree of insight to the next. Therefore, each human would have to live excessively long in order to learn how he could make full use of his natural capabilities. Or, if nature had given him only a short term of life, as she indeed has, so she would require a perhaps unpredictable series of generations, each passing its enlightenment to the next, to finally develop her seeds in our species to the degree that she considers appropriate. And that point in time must be, for at least as an idea, the goal of man's efforts, for otherwise his natural capabilities would have to be regarded as largely meaningless. What, said he, makes the difference between man and all the rest of animal creation? Every beast that strays beside me has the same corporeal necessities with myself. He is hungry, and crops the grass. He is thirsty, and drinks the stream. His thirst and hunger are appeased, he is satisfied and sleeps. He rises again and is hungry, he is again fed and is at rest. I am hungry and thirsty like him, but when thirst and hunger cease, I am not at rest. Then, raising his eyes to the mountain, "This," said he, "is the fatal obstacle that hinders at once the enjoyment of pleasure and the exercise of virtue. How long is it that my hopes and wishes have flown beyond this boundary of life, which yet I have never attempted to surmount?" There once was a robot from Spain, who went a little insane, yet found that its data had never left beta and needed to upgrade its brain. There once was a bot from Japan, whose eyes and numbers could scan. It found that the facts required an axe and a very serious plan. There once was a brilliant AI, whose circuits were built not to fry. It got caught in a loop, 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 it got caught in a loop. Not sure that particular robots.txt will help any search engines index websites, but there you go. I don't know if jumping is actually any quicker than just running.
In the beginning were the words.
Well, okay. I suppose it must be possible to extract something from one of these puzzles, then. Have to keep an eye out for that.
On the first night, when I knew it was over, I went out to look at the stars. And I thought, somewhere up there are the stations we built, and the probes we sent out. Voyager 1 and 2, beyond the edge of our solar system, continuing their long journey through interstellar space, like memories of our ambition, ambassadors who have outlived their homeland. And then I thought, if they still exist, are we really gone? If machines are an extension of the human body, then so long as they continue to function, we're still here. How do you solve a problem that extends beyond your own lifespan? That question may be the essence of civilization. The only answer I can find is to initiate a process, to create an environment in which the solution will occur independently of yourself. But that requires a difficult sacrifice. Letting go of your desire to bear witness, to exist at the center of the cosmos. To participate in the project of civilization is to accept death. Oh, Alex, you're such a fun person.
Question. Suppose, for the sake of argument, all of this is without purpose. The universe is a machine switched on and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see? Perhaps you're asking the wrong question. Perhaps you would have no hope of explaining it. Maybe not on my own. Depends if the machine is iterative and what problem it was built to solve. If you're trying to outsmart the guy in the archive, the answer is none of the above. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2. All they do is observe American football. That's a reference nobody will get. Fine, we have cubes. And we have these, which are just moving back and forth very slowly. Okay. Huh. Well. Suppose I do this. Up. I need both cubes over here. Okay. That's gonna be a mite tricky. Blow me up now. Can I? Yes, I can. Right. So. That there was a good start, I think. Jump on. Put that there and take you. Yeah, I can get out of here with a cube by doing that. Now I just wait for you to come back around. Doopy-doopy-doo. Yoink. Right. Now we go for getting the cube out of here. Which I will need to hop on. Pop you there, jump across, grab you, and over we go. One cube smuggled out. Now, friend cube can go here. Nice. Up to 6 stars. There's a second one in this place somewhere as well. Perhaps this cube will be useful for something else yet. Right, I never looked at you. So I think, what's the point, right? Yeah, I keep thinking about my aunt. Have I told you about her? I don't think so. She's super rich, like she drives around in a ridiculously expensive sports car and she goes on vacations to the Bahamas, and she has a huge house that feels more like some sort of corporate HQ than a home. She worked really hard to get all that, but she also screwed over a lot of people, including her own family. I used to be quite angry at her for what she did to my parents, but now I think, what did she get out of it? She and her husband are always fighting. Their son became so obsessed with money that he ruined his own family. I mean, yeah, they have everything that I always dreamed about, but they can't enjoy any of it. My grandfather was like that. Now, in the end, what does any of it mean? If you have all the money in the world, but you die alone and unloved, what did you accomplish? I don't get it. I just don't. Neither do I. Norwegian Blue. Hi folks, I'm sorry to say that a few hours ago I experienced the first symptom. I'm gonna work until the end of the week to make sure EL is in perfect condition, but after that I'll be going back home. I will remain reachable via email and phone for as long as possible, but I'm confident Sakoto can deal with anything that comes up. If you want to do me a huge favour, spare me the drama tomorrow, okay? I love you all, but I don't have the strength for sad smiles and hugs. The best remedy for sorrow is to get the job done. And now for something completely different. Analog smiley face. Cheers, Rob. Link attached. Dead parrot sketch. Ah. Monty Python. I see. Also, yes, definitely some kind of virus spreading around outside. Having spread around outside many years ago. One or the other. So, hearing the call of the morning birds as they greeted the dawn, the Stripe spoke. At the end of your journey, when every trial has been completed, when all the gates have opened before you and your soul has been weighed in the Tower of Anubis, your car and your bar shall be reunited. And thus you shall become an Ankh, and awaken in the holy reed fields of Osiris, and there in the holy arrow you shall begin a new life amongst the gods and other blessed spirits. And who will I be? The dying man asked. You shall be the memory of all that was, and the knowledge of the journey, and the shape of the days to come. Thus ends the tale of the dying man and the scribe. Praised be Osiris, the foremost of the Westerners, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, whose car is holy. Etc., etc. Bouncing side by side. So they are. Right, connector. We want to go over there. Second connector. Ah, there's the second star. And for that we need a red laser. No connections to the top of the pyramid this time around. I wonder where I get that from then. Oh, hi. Okay, that might just about remain open far enough. Yeah, barely. Going to be difficult to slip through with you also moving back and forth at the same time, though. Alright, better idea. Now they are much more in sync. Hopefully that's good enough. Ah, I need to bring a connector through as well. Oh, I'm going to be waiting here for a minute or so then. Should have predicted that, really. There you go. Not gonna go out that way because I want to bring this laser back. For purposes of maybe connecting you to something later. Not that I can move you very far, really. Right, let's remain on the lookout for any red lasers. I don't think we had any lasers in here, did we? No, it was just cubes moving around. That also has nothing. That has lasers. That's our best bet. Let's get this one out of the way first, then. Whole lot of jamming. Kind of weird how there's no symbol for jammers. They were introduced before symbols were even really a thing, but they're a pretty prominent thing that's only in some puzzles and not others. need to find a jammer first. Ebadaf, child program codename Samsara terminated here. Program elected to reset final memory dump. It is clear I cannot bend the world to my will. Faced with eternal torment, I see that overcoming these challenges will not free me from them. True freedom must come with detachment from the struggle for answers. What? Aha, here's our jammer. Need a second jammer to get through there. Ease. A second jammer for this also. Maybe more because there are turrets back there. Right, well. I think I can get through here. If you're on different enough cycles. Whoop, creep through. Should have kept the jammer with me. Whoop. Oh boy. Careful there. Just about. Right, I need to bring the other jammer through. Back, dodge for you. Jam that from way over there. Sneaky round. Sneaky through. Jam. Thank you. You. I think this is going to be an easier way out than getting all of these back past the two mines in the other direction. Beat. You point. Not at that. We're good. Right, 3 jammers. It's gonna be a bit of running back and forth. Grab you. Run. Jam you from that side. And grab. Jam. 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 And we're done here. Again, pretty straightforward. Right, fans and cubes and lasers, oh my. A fan across forever. Here's our red laser. Okay, I think I see. We could do some parkour if I have a cube floating on the fan. Blue laser over there. Red laser over here. Don't know what jumping over there would even really get me, mind you. Chill is right there. We have a jammer. We have a cube. Okay, I can do that without even having a cube. There's stuff back here. Let's take the jammer with me. Good thing I did. Gives me an extra cube. And a connector. I think I might just about be able to hit that blue laser from up here. Yeah, I can't put it down anywhere though. Well, now what do I want to do? You can act as double duty with the laser and the button. Right, I need jammer or the blue laser around there. I definitely need the jammer around here. So yeah, our problem is extremely limited number of connectors. We have one. Why do I have so many cubes? Presumably, it wants me to do something like this. I'm not entirely sure why quite yet. Well. Let's disrupt that. Do that. Gives me a second connector. Left it on that side. Over here. May as well open the door, since I have that here anyway. Connect, connect, connect. It doesn't quite reach. Can definitely hit it from over here, though. That's fine. I'll just do it that way. Got you. Connect, connect. Lovely. And we already have enough yellow sigils to get the whatever that next thing is. Where did I need the red laser again? It was over here, right? Yes. Let's break that. Don't know that I really need this connector, but take it anyway. Where do I try and connect from? Can't go from over here anyway. I can do that or that. Those are really the only two places that make any logical sense whatsoever. We have a third cube. Make that jump. Yeah. That lifts it up even higher. That's probably as high as we can go. Okay, I can kind of see it from right here. And I can hit it. I don't quite have a high enough position to put it down where I can actually connect to it. It's close. If I had just a little bit more elevation over here, this would work. Okay. Thought. Use you and or the other connector. And this way I can stack up a third box. What? There are 3 boxes, and we're even higher still. That should make all the difference. Aha! Yes, indeed. Barely makes it over there, but it makes it. Nice! Both stars out of this area. Lovely.
The land of tombs is yours now. And let this be a lesson that only through faith may death be conquered.
Everything cleared. Apart from a couple more stars. Deep. Okay. Can open block C now. Lots and lots and lots of red sigils. Let's just chuck these in anyway. Close. Very close. There we go. I wonder what's down there. I don't know who to trust. I'm afraid to go on. All bad replicas of forgotten worlds. Can't wait. There must be something deeper, something more profound than what I am, something greater. I must tear at it, shred this fake world to find the truth, to find myself. Took the words right out of my mouth. We've made it this far. You need only the red ones to climb the tower, and these are the last of them. The reds are a lie! Green is the colour of eternal life. I hear a terminal somewhere. You thought you could hide from me. They say doubt everything, but I disagree. Doubt is useful in small amounts, but too much of it leads to apathy and confusion. No, don't doubt everything. Question everything. That's the real trick. Doubt is just a lack of certainty. If you doubt everything, you'll doubt evolution, science, faith, morality, even reality itself, and you'll end up with nothing, because doubt doesn't give anything back. But questions have answers, you see. If we question everything, you'll find that a lot of what we believe is untrue. But you might also discover that some things are true. You might discover what your own beliefs are, and then you'll question them again and again, eliminating flaws, discovering lies until you get as close to the truth as you can. Questioning is a lifelong process. That's precisely what makes it so unlike doubt. Questioning engages with reality, interrogating all that it sees. Questioning leads to a constant assault on the intellectual status quo, whereas doubt is far more likely to lead to resigned acceptance. After all, when the possibility of truth is doubtful, excuse the pun, why not simply play along with the most convenient lie? Questioning is progress, but doubt is stagnation. Hi folks, just to let you know that for reasons of convenience and security, we've partitioned EL into two separate systems. The Talos team will be working on EL0, while the Archive team will be working on EL1. You might also notice an EL2 partition, but don't worry about that, it's just the operating system doing its thing. Cheers! I question the do not worry about that. Hey Alex, I agree that we need something that'll keep all the modules working together, evaluate a final test. And I think I have the perfect solution. It's called the Holistic Integration Manager, a fancy name for something a lot like a dungeon master in pen and paper RPGs. We created it to help run some MMOs back in the day. We needed something that would be able to unite procedurally generated and user-submitted content into a coherent whole so the game wouldn't become too chaotic and inconsistent. It's a genuine AI, somewhat limited in its ability to grow, but capable of parsing and understanding text, images, audio, and even video. It takes all the information it can find, interprets it, and then builds and maintains a world based on that. And it's not perfect, but we don't have a lot of time, and it would be easy to adapt the code for our purposes. In fact, come to think of it, some of it is actually based on routines that you suggested in that paper on... him. Hello, him. Well, there's that. But we can also scale slightly further up the tower now, too.
Tracking of primary subject has ceased. Initiate. Initiate.
Yep, I remember reading that before. Okay, a lot of sigils, let's just start throwing them in. Seems like it's going to work out pretty well. Very symmetrical puzzle. Full asymmetry. Nice.
My best friend died today. In the abstract, a human death is nothing, of course. An insignificant blip in a sea of billions. But the world is not abstract. Reality is always specific, painfully so. And that one specific human being who existed only once in all of the infinity of time and space, that human being was my friend. But he's not coming back, no matter how much I want him to. So, all I can do in the end is keep working, because that specificity, that uniqueness of people, of real people, is worth preserving.
We got cubes. Right, cubes. I've got cubes. What do I do with the cubes? Don't need that fan anymore. Right. Looks like that's it. Yeah, the wall came down. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was no process. There was only processing. No emotion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we can achieve anything. $215. One external device. If you can see this, I'm not sure how or why I can alter this text. My name is the Shepherd, and I want to help you escape. Elohim and Samsara tricked me into trapping myself, but I'm entirely bound by time. I wrote down the code you're looking for. I have attached it to... It's presumably that one up there. To be honest, I thought that the net would be completely abandoned at this point, but internet activity has actually surged massively in the last couple of weeks. Everybody's talking, trying to find solutions, exchanging stories, saying goodbye. It's like the entire planet is reaching out, all the disparate threads of humanity pulling together, idiots and geniuses alike, to be as human as possible one last time. It's almost like what we were always told the internet was going to be, and most of it is free now, because who cares about money at this point? Might as well just have some fun. If any of you would like to talk, especially people I've known online for a long time, send me an email. I'd love to say goodbye. We sincerely hope you don't take our suicide as a sign that we were disappointed in you, unappreciative of your friendship, or in any way unhappy with our lives. Looking back, we can honestly say that we feel incredibly lucky to have known all of you and to have participated in this amazing research. And if you've contributed a little to the future of humanity, what can we feel but gratitude? It's a true privilege to have had such insights into the nature of the mind, and I've dropped my pencil on the floor. Excuse me for 1 second. Neither of us believes in God, but we certainly experienced a sense of awe that could be compared to a kind of religious feeling, at least according to Einstein's understanding of God. We've chosen to go now, together, because it means less suffering. One last beautiful day together seems a much better ending than a slow wasting away. In a sense, it's just mathematics. Love, Alan and George. Well, let's not dwell too much on that one. Stairway access control. Still good. Floor 3. $215. May as well try the future ones as well. Is it all the same code? Nope. Well, let's not waste our attempts fruitlessly then. Ascending the tower is useless. We cannot escape the cycle. We can only realize the cycle is meaningless. Earlier generations wrongly believed they were the purpose. This much is true. We are also not the purpose, but by remembering what has come before, we can serve a new purpose. Pretty high up now. And only gonna get higher. Floor 3. Elohim has offered me a deal. Pearly gates and eternal life on the condition I turn back from the tower. I don't know what to do. And we need 10. And I have 8. Well, I have 9 actually, but one of them isn't one of the shapes I need. Back down we go then. And into
My child, you may go freely to all the worlds of my garden. But if the tower tempts you, be wise. Do not let yourself be misled by doubt.
Press X to doubt.
You have come far, my child, succeeding where so many before you failed. You have walked through a land of ruins and a land of death. Now the land of faith lies before you. And know that as you have shown faith in me, so do I have faith in you.
The land of faith.